This is 20-year-old Sonia Bautista. She has been brought in for questioning because her so-called friend Ricky has implicated her in the murder of a drug dealer named Jose Casanon. Ricky claims that he and their other friend Brianna went to Jose's door alone. He said that Brianna went in to buy the drugs alone. Ricky claims that Jose and Brianna started to fight, so he entered and began to wrestle with Jose. At that moment, Brianna yelled for Sonia to come into the house to help. Ricky claimed that it was Sonia, upon entering the residence, that inflicted the fatal attack on Jose. Sonia doesn't seem to recall the events the same way.
Okay, Sonia, correct? Sonia is your first
Yes,
name?
sir.
Okay, my name is Detective Hernandez from the El Paso Police Department. My ID number is 1570. This is my partner.
Detective Ray Sanchez, ID 1457.
Okay. Sonia, we're investigating a case that occurred today. It's a report of a person that was found inside a residence at the address of 2619 Hamilton. There's a case that was a report case that was filed under case number 13-13-7175. Let's see, today's date, Sonia, is today's Saturday, May the 18th, 2013. Right now it's 4 o'clock in the morning. Can you please state your name for me, please?
Sonia Bautista.
Sonia Bautista. What's your date of birth, ma'am? Your current address?
Okay.
And just your social security number. Okay.
Phone number?
222-8061?
I record 915, right?
Yes.
What company is that with?
No, it's just a time out.
That's your home phone?
Yeah.
You don't have a cell phone? Okay.
Okay, Sonia, right now we just went to your residence and we made contact with you and advised you to come down on a voluntary basis, in which you came down with us. The case that we're investigating, and right now we just talked to you briefly, and before anything I did advise you of your rights, correct? Okay. And those same rights, I'm going to go ahead and advise you of these same rights right now, okay? Just so that we understand them, correct? Okay. Sonia, these are warnings to be given before questions. You have the right to remain silent and not make any statement at all. Any statement you make may be used against you at trial. Any statement you make may be used as evidence against you in court. You have the right to have a lawyer present to advise you prior to and during any questions. If you are unable to employ a lawyer, you have the right to have a lawyer appointed to advise you prior to and during any questions. You have the right to terminate the interview at any time. If you are not a United States citizen, you have the right to contact your consulate. You understand these rights, ma'am?
Yes.
Yes? Okay. I'm going to read you here a short statement here and just advise me if you understand this in the sake that we want to ask you some questions, okay? I understand my rights, and I hereby knowingly, intelligently, and voluntarily waive these rights. Do you understand that? With that being said, we'd like to ask you some questions as to what happened. Are you okay with talking to us, ma'am, in
Yes,
regards
sir.
to this? Yes? Okay, so you understand these rights, correct?
Yes, sir.
Okay. Sonia, we have an active investigation, and it's an investigation of, again, a death of a person that's been identified as Jose Castañon. It's a murder investigation, okay? And do you know this person?
Yes.
Yes? Okay.
School, yeah.
How do you know him?
I went to school.
You went to school with him? Okay. And again, I advised you this afternoon, meaning on Friday the 17th, May the 17th, police were called to the residence in which the body was located. Okay. We've been investigating this case, and obviously, we were able to determine it and receive information in regards to your information. That's why you're here today, and we'd like to ask you and tell us, please, as to what is it that happened, and the fact that you all did make contact with Mr. Jose or T-Rex, and this was what this has been Friday morning or Thursday night or what? And let's start from the beginning as to who you were with.
Now hang in there for the first few minutes, because the detective is going to let her explain without asking too many questions. She speaks real fast and can be hard to understand. Thankfully, nothing that she says will go unchallenged by the investigators.
Friday night, no? Yeah, Friday night. No,
Okay.
Friday, no, Thursday night.
On Thursday night. Okay. So let's start on Thursday night. First of all, who were you with, man?
I was with Ricky and Brianna.
Okay.
Ricky what?
Yeah,
And Brianna,
Garay.
Garay?
Garay.
Okay.
Where did you all go?
We went out and then my friend wanted to buy some pills, so we just went to buy pills.
Okay. Which friend?
Brianna?
Brianna. Okay. And you all, I mean, normally do you all buy pills from Jose?
I don't do pills.
You don't do
No,
pills?
my
Okay.
friend's gonna get on, so I just went with her.
All right. What were you all on? I'm sorry.
Huh?
What were you all driving a car or what?
I wasn't driving a car. I was in a car.
Okay. Whose car was?
Ricky's?
Ricky's? Okay. All right. So I take it Ricky was driving.
Yes.
Okay. From the club, Brianna had been trying to hook up with Jose. Was it by phone, by text, or what?
I don't know.
You don't
To be
know?
honest,
Okay.
I don't know. So.
All right. All right. So you all went out there. I take it Ricky was driving the car, right? Okay. You all went to the house, and what happened from there?
Okay, we went to the house. We got there. Brianna was like, "I'm gonna go get some pills." No. I was like, "Okay." She was gonna. I think she was gonna buy like a large amount. I don't know. And then she went in there, and then I told her, "I'm gonna wait for you here because she don't want to go by herself." I don't know what T-Rex was telling her honestly, and she didn't want to go by herself. So she was like, "Can you wait for me outside?" I'm like, "Yeah." And I was waiting for her, and she started screaming. So I went inside and ran inside, and I see him trying to jack money from her or whatever. I don't know what they're doing. I got the cookie jar and I hit him with it. And I started hitting him, and I called Ricky, and Ricky came in and started,
So at first, Brianna went in to go get the pills.
Yeah, Brianna was the first one to go in there.
All right.
She was gonna get it, but then there was nothing there, like he didn't really gonna give her anything.
Okay.
What do you mean?
Like he wasn't gonna give her anything. He was gonna jack her, her money.
How do you know?
Because he didn't give her anything. Like
Okay.
he just snatched the money out of her. That's what she told me.
That's what she said.
Yeah.
Okay.
Did Brianna come back outside to tell you that, or what?
No, she started screaming. That's why I went running inside.
Okay.
And I saw all of this. Like I really didn't pay attention. I just hit him. I started hitting him.
What were you hitting him with?
My hand, my hand. I was hitting him with my hand, and there was some scissors there, and he tried to stab me with them, and I took him away from him, and I called Ricky. Ricky came in, and we got into it there.
You got into it there?
Yeah,
Okay, and then how long did Ricky and this guy fight?
for a couple minutes.
A couple of minutes. And during this time, are you all watching, or are you still hitting him?
I was there and I hit him.
You were hitting? Okay. And just with your hands, were you kicking him or anything?
I was hitting him with my hands. To be honest, I was hitting him with my hands.
Is that a little bit of swelling on your hand, or
Yeah.
bruising? Okay. And then at what point did you get this cookie jar that you're describing?
Well, when they were fighting, I got it and I freaking smashed him into the big.
On its head?
Yes.
Okay.
How come?
Cause he was getting Brianna really bad, and he was punching me. He punched me right here, and he was bad,
Where was he when you hit him with the cookie jar on the head? Where was he standing up? Was he on the floor? Was he why was he on the floor? Had you guys already put him down or what?
No, I put him on the floor, we dropped him, right there, me and Brianna, and I hit him with that stuff. And then he still tried to get up, and then Ricky came in, and he was like, "What the fuck?" No. I'm sorry about that.
That's all right. So, yeah, I'm just trying to.
I'll finish the line for the detective. He's trying to figure out who is lying. They just spoke to Ricky, and the stories that they are hearing sound like two totally separate events. Because Ricky has already given his account, the detectives are forced to compare and contrast Sonia's statements.
So at first, Brianna, he starts fighting with Brianna.
Honestly, it happened so fast. I'm trying to, go slow on this, that's what pretty much happened. I did crack the cookie jar in his head, though. I did, and I did punch him. I did hit him.
Okay. All right, but first Brianna started, then you came to, like you were saying.
Yeah, because she told me this in the beginning, she didn't feel safe to go in there,
Uh-huh.
I was like, okay, well, I guess. And then I was like, I'll wait for you outside then. And yeah, sure enough, she started yelling.
Okay, and from there, after I guess it got out of hand,
Yes,
you called
I did.
Ricky. Where was Ricky at this time?
In the car, I was yelling. I was like, Ricky.
And then he came in.
Yes.
All right. And once he came in, them two go at it. But you're still there.
Yeah.
Sonia claims that she went to the door with Brianna, then went in when the scuffle happened. This is interesting because Ricky has already said that he was the second to go into the house. If Ricky is telling the truth, Sonia's story has reversed roles with Ricky, trying to cover up her actions.
Okay. So once you get this cookie jar and slam on his head, what happens from there?
Well, he starts fighting with Ricky again and started getting into it.
Okay. But once you hit him with a cookie jar and stuff, does he knock out? Is he out cold or what?
No, he was still awake. I'm telling you, when we left, he was still awake. Like,
Uh-huh.
he was. Like, I was like, whatever, and he just took off.
Y'all just took off? All right. Where'd y'all go from there?
I just went home.
Went to your house? Okay. All three of you?
No, I really went to the house. No.
Everyone. So Ricky drove you home then?
Yeah.
Did y'all go to the Whataburger first?
No.
No? Y'all went straight home or to the Whataburger first?
I didn't go with me.
The detective is pressing this detail because they have been told by Ricky that the three went to Whataburger to get some tea after the attack. He said that they were thirsty. While this detail is small, if Sonia will lie about this, what else would she lie about?
What happened today during the day, meaning Friday, during the morning and during the day?
What do you mean? Like during Friday and during the day today?
Yeah, when y'all woke up.
Honestly, I wasn't even thinking none of this, to be honest. You know? I wasn't. I saw him, like, you know, he was still, like, moving and stuff, so. And then they tell me that this happens, and I'm like, what? Like, I don't like this.
Okay. What did they tell you that happened?
When did they tell me?
No, what did they tell you that happened?
The girl that went to the house, I guess, Daniela. She was the one that went into the house first, I think, and saw him, and she called me.
She called you because she knows you or?
Yeah, no, yeah, she called me, and she told me that the church was dead.
Okay, and what was your reaction? What did y'all do from there?
I was like, I couldn't believe it. Like, honestly, like, I really think I feel like shit.
Did you happen to meet up with Ricky and Brianna during the day?
No.
Y'all didn't go
Well,
cruising somewhere?
yeah.
Yeah? And that's all we want to hear. Just tell us everything.
Yeah, I'm
That's
sorry,
all.
so yeah, we did.
Okay.
Went to
Where'd you
smoke
go?
a blunt.
Where did you go?
To smoke a blunt.
Where?
Some apartments.
Where?
Some apartments.
Oh.
What y'all talk about?
Nothing really. Nothing, to be honest. Like, I was just like,
I mean, you want to talk about what happened? I mean, if you all knew already, or at least you knew what happened, that this guy T-Rex had died.
I didn't see much though. Like, I just couldn't believe it. I was just like, I'm like, what the fuck? Like,
Once this guy, so what you're saying is that he was still alive when y'all left?
yeah, when we left, yes, I'm positive, like, sir, I'm positive.
How did
Like, when I
you,
left, I saw him moving, like, I saw him. You know,
How-
like,
how did you find out that something bad had happened to him? After
That was-
Daniela called?
yes, like, that was like
Okay.
till 2, like 2 of the other day, on Friday, like today.
Okay, let me ask you this. When you found that out, you knowing you were involved, why didn't you call the police?
Because I was scared.
Scared of what?
You know, I was being here, and I'm here right now, you know, like, so.
Let me ask you something, and you know, and again, because remember, we've been investigating, you know, we haven't gone home, obviously we've done a lot of checking, we've done everything, we've talked to people like I advised you, okay? And once she was there, and tell me who did this, I mean, you know, because again, you know, let's be honest,
I'm being honest
okay?
with you, sir.
Who still searched the kitchen and the house?
Were you guys looking for something?
No, I wasn't. Like, I hit T-Rex and stuff, and then
You had what?
I just hit T-Rex and stuff. That was it.
Okay, but The place was ransacked.
Yeah.
Stuff was, they looked at
Nah,
everything.
I didn't do
What
that.
happened there?
I didn't do that.
Okay, who
Who
did?
did that?
I guess this is Ricky and
No,
Brianna.
no, you don't guess. You know who was.
Ricky and Brianna too. I didn't see them though. Like, I don't know who, if it was Ricky or Brianna. Like, they both went over there, you know?
Okay.
But you're aware
Yeah.
that they were searching, obviously.
Oh, yeah.
What were they searching for?
Oh, well, to be honest. Pills, I guess.
What else?
That's it.
Okay, what did they take? I mean,
I didn't take anything. We didn't find
no, that's not true.
anything. It's true.
No? You sure?
Yes, sir.
Okay. What else? What else can you tell us?
I said I did hit him, sir. I'm being honest with you. I did hit him. And because he tried stabbing me, of course.
With what?
The scissors.
Scissors?
Yes.
From your finger and stuff, do you have any other injuries?
No.
You mentioned your knee right now. How did you get
I
that?
fell down on the concrete.
When you guys were leaving?
Yeah, I tripped.
What part of the concrete? Where at? More or less in the yard?
No, I was like in the street. Like, it's because this was like, I was already going. Like, I was already leaving. I was down the street. Like, I fell down. Pretty bad.
Yeah, it is.
Did you, obviously, if you got cut here, were you bleeding? Did you bleed? Yeah? You think you might have bled inside the house or something? Yeah?
Yeah.
Yeah. How many times did you hit this guy?
I don't know. I was really pissed. Because we go back, me and him, you know?
Uh-huh.
He had threatened me back then that he was going to kill my family.
The story goes like this. Sonia and Jose used to sell drugs together. Supposedly, Sonia set up Jose and he was robbed. Since the incident, Sonia had been threatened several times by Jose. What Sonia doesn't understand is that those actions make a pretty good motive for this robbery and murder.
He was going to kill me.
Why was he going to do that?
Because he got robbed. He would sell drugs, you know? He
Yeah.
got robbed with 3 pounds. And he put the blame on me that I was the one that set him up. And, you know, like, we were really close. Like, you know, we were really close. And I was like, well, like, dude, I would never do that to you. Like, why would I set you up like that? And he's like, no, like, you know, he started, like, saying, you gotta pay my money back or I'm gonna kill you and your family. Like, that was, like, way back. And I was like, like, don't even tell me. Like, we stopped talking, like, for the longest time ever. Like, we stopped talking. I didn't talk to him anymore. Until, like, you know, yesterday we went and...
So you were pissed. You had beef. We all had beef.
Not beef, like, not really. I can't.
But you're upset because he...
I was upset, yeah. I was, you know, yes, I was upset. You know, how do you feel when somebody threatens your, like, to kill you and your family? You know, like, I don't care about me, I care about my family, to be honest.
You all didn't wind up taking either any weed, cash, or pills or anything?
No, sir.
You sure about that?
I'm sure.
So Brianna was trying to hook up with him, as far as from the club, trying to get some pills, right? But Brianna's the one that went in first,
Yeah.
and then you were standing by where, outside,
Yeah.
or from the car? You came
Not by outside, like outside.
outside, and for some reason he just started.
Nah, they were
tried
in there
to-
for a while, though, like for a little bit, and then she started yelling, like, go crazy. I went in there running inside. That's when I see all this crazy stuff, and then I started hitting him.
And then that's when you called.
I started screaming to Ricky, and Ricky came too, and
What did Ricky do to him?
he punched him, like, you know, well, they were pretty much, you know, he hit him.
A lot of times.
Not a lot of times, but he did hit him, like, you know, look at what I said.
Who was stomping on him?
Nobody?
You were kicking him?
No, I wasn't kicking him. I was punching him.
Okay.
Who got a hold of the knife? There was a knife there.
Mm-hmm.
Who had it?
I don't know, I didn't see no knife, though. I saw some scissors, I got those scissors.
And did you try and stab him?
No, I took him away from him. Like,
No, but I mean, he tried to stab you. Did you
Yes,
try to stab him back?
No. Sorry, if I tried to stab him, I would like, stab him.
Well, it's because we've got information that you had tried to stab him.
No, I
So
didn't try to stab
I just
him.
want to make sure that we're
No.
getting everything correct.
Yes,
But
sir.
I mean, remember what I said? Just be truthful. And
Yes, I'm
everything
being
will be
truthful,
fine.
sir. I didn't try to stab him, though.
You
I
sure?
got the scissors away from him, which is another thing.
Tell me
He
who put
caught
that.
me.
I'm sorry. Tell me who put the that cloth or shirt or pants, whatever it was. Who put that around
His
his
neck and
his
I
face.
don't know, like, I
Huh?
think it was Ricky. Well, it was Ricky,
I was told it was you.
It was me.
already.
Yes, this is when he was on the floor, and you know what? His face was covered. It was, and it was covered also when she dropped the thing on him.
Well, who covered his face?
She did.
Okay.
Sonia did.
Oh,
It was
I'm
not
asking
me.
you.
It was not me.
Are you sure?
I'm sure.
That's why you were saying.
That's why we're asking you.
I mean, you're saying, well, not me. It was not me. Then tell us.
Then
Tell
who
us.
was it?
Who was it?
Oh, it was Ricky.
Well, what did Ricky do that for? Tell us.
I don't know, to be honest. It happened so fast. I'm telling you, like, I'm just being straight with you with everything that I know. He did put that on his face and started eating it, and I did punch him a couple times.
And then you hit him with the cookie jar on the head.
No, this was like in the beginning.
No, but I mean during the fight,
Yes.
you did hit
Yes.
T-Rex with a cookie jar over his head. What? How did you say you smashed it?
Yeah.
Okay. And he was already on the floor.
Yeah.
So you don't remember going to the Whataburger after you all left?
It's at this moment that it seems the detective has chosen whose story he wants to believe. He brought his focus back to the silly little meaningless lie, and this whole time he has probably been saying to himself, "Can I believe a word that she is saying?"
Where'd y'all go after this happened?
We had gone to Waterbury to get some tea because we were thirsty. We all got a large tea, and then they took me home.
Which one? Burger?
Right there on the diagram. Right where she-
We didn't go to work for yourself.
And today you all got up this morning. What time did y'all hook up together?
I think around 3.
3? What time did y'all meet to talk about
It
what
was
y'all
like
were
that
gonna,
9 or 10 in the morning.
about 9 or 10? Where'd y'all meet at?
We were all together when she got that call.
You guys like boyfriend, girlfriend and stuff? No? Just friends? The three of you?
And you all hooked up after Daniela had called you and told you. Let me ask you something. Did you, Brianna, or Ricky, did y'all call Daniela to go check on to see what was going on?
No. Daniela contact me.
She just called.
Yeah, and only me though, like just me. Not Ricky, not.
That's weird. That's weird, don't you think? I mean,
because
why
Daniela,
do you?
Because Daniela doesn't talk to Brianna or Ricky.
Mhm.
She just knows me because I know her from a long time ago, And she would always go to his house, I don't know, and she told me like, hey, I just came over here, and she told me all this.
You talk to Daniela quite a bit,
A little bit, not
or
really
just
so
out of
much.
the blue she calls you.
Yeah.
And
She sent me a message on Facebook saying like, hey, dude, can you call me? And I called her. I called her from my house phone. I was like, hey, what's up or what? And she was like, no, this happened.
and you didn't tell her anything as to what happened.
No,
Did you tell anybody as to what happened?
no.
No. Did you all discuss it between you all, meaning you, Brianna, and Ricky, as to about maybe,
Yeah,
talking to the
yeah.
police, or what were you all going to discuss to the police, or what?
You talking about making up a story?
No. I'm telling you, I really didn't even talk. Like, I couldn't believe it, like, to be honest. Like, I was like, damn, like, what the fuck did I just do? Like, That shit was the only thing running in my head. I wasn't running like, oh, what are we going to tell the police? No, that was not running in my head, sir. At the moment. It wasn't. And there was nothing in there.
We're going to step out for a couple of minutes, okay? Just going to meet with our supervisor, and we'll come back and talk to you just for a little bit more. Okay?
Okay, sir. What was your name again?
I'm Detective Hernandez.
Hernandez?
Yes, ma'am.
Alright.
Right now, it's 4:21 in the morning, okay? Give me a couple of minutes.
Yes, sir.
Sonia Bautista would be sentenced to 48 years behind bars for the murder of Jose Casanon. The question you might be wondering, how did the police know that she was lying? Well, they had a third suspect who told her story too. Check out Brianna Garray's interview in the description box. If I'm doing a good job, be sure to give me your feedback with a comment and by liking the video, and I certainly hope to earn your subscription someday. Thanks for watching.